Have you ever wondered what would have happened if Jack Dawson had found a bigger piece of wreckage? What if he survived the freezing Atlantic and made it to New York with Rose? Let's dive into a world where their love story didn't end in tragedy. Imagine Jack and Rose arriving in New York, penniless but together. The city is a whirlwind of opportunity and hardship. Jack, with his artistic talent, would likely start by sketching portraits on the street, just as he did in Paris. Rose, having renounced her privileged life, would have to learn to live without luxury. It wouldn't be easy. They'd probably live in a tiny, cramped tenement apartment, struggling to make ends meet, but their love would be their strength. Rose, intelligent and resilient, might find work in a garment factory or as a shop girl. She'd see a side of life she was always shielded from, but she'd face it with Jack by her side. Jack's art would be their beacon of hope. He'd paint Rose, capturing her spirit and their shared struggles, his work slowly gaining recognition in the bohemian art scene of Greenwich Village. Would their love have survived the daily grind of poverty and the ghosts of their past? Rose would have to deal with the reality that she was legally declared dead, and her family, especially Cal, would be a constant shadow. Cal, powerful and vengeful, wouldn't just let her go. He would likely use his resources to hunt them down, creating a new kind of danger for them on dry land. The threat wouldn't be an iceberg, but a man's obsession. As the years went by, would the initial passion fade into routine? Would Rose miss the comfort she once knew? And would Jack feel the pressure of providing for the woman who gave up everything for him? I believe they would have made it. Their bond was forged in a life-or-death situation. They saw the truest parts of each other. Jack would have become a celebrated artist, not for fame, but because his art was his truth. And Rose would have found her true self, not as a society wife, but as an independent woman, an actress, or maybe even an art dealer, championing Jack's work. Their life wouldn't be a perfect fairy tale. It would be real, filled with challenges, arguments, and financial worries. But it would also be filled with laughter, passion, and the quiet joy of watching their children. Who would have Jack's artistic flair and Rose's fiery spirit, grow up in a world they built together? They would have grown old, their hands wrinkled, still holding on, proving that their love was strong enough to survive not just a sinking ship, but a lifetime. What do you think their life would have looked like? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more what-if scenarios.